So I'm going to show you how to connect Capture and Resolume together. So I'll just load up Capture now. I'm using the latest version, but I think you can use it on the version you have. So we'll start a new file, and what we'll do is just make a base, like so. 10 meters, 0, 10. What we'll do is come down to fixtures, and we'll use AV4 for this demo and tutorial of how to connect them together. So AV4 IP. So then what we'll do now is we'll drag this into the front view, like so. Zoom this in a bit. And then what we'll do is we'll clone is 0.567, 10 across. And then what we'll do is select these, copy, reduce by 0.567, do that by 10. Now we've got our video wall. So we've got a 10 by 10 video wall here, and now what we need to do is we need to go down here and to materials. You need to add a material in here. I'm going to just call this video wall. And then what you need to do is you need to select your video wall. You need to drag and drop your material onto that wall. Next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come up to Tools, Options, and you just want to make sure that ArtNet's automatic, ACN's automatic, and CITP is also automatic. Next thing we'll do is we will load up Resolume. Now my Resolume's open, what I want to do is I want to go to Preferences, Video I think it is, no, Network Adapter. If you're doing this on two computers, you want to set this to Ethernet or your local network adapter, but I'm just going to do it on local host at the moment. So you want to make sure that's configured, come out of that. And then you want to go down to sources, and then you want to find NDI. Should be down here. New Tech NDI servers, and you want to make sure that you have this here, like so. And then you want to come to output, and you want to make sure that network streaming New Tech NDI is checkmarked. Now what we want to do is we want to go back into Capture and Media, and you should see that MacBook NDI inputs and the IP address, and it should say it's receiving a composition. So now what you want to do is you want to come back to Design, Materials, and you want to come down to Texture Media, and you want to select your MacBook NDI or whatever NDI it says. Then what we want to do is we will put this in live view, front, like so, and we've got our video wall here. What I'll do, I just run some content. I'll run the test panel, test card, like so, see that here, capture, and then what we want to do here is we want to drag this over again. We want to make sure that Resolume is outputting as it says it is, and it is. Now what we want to do is we want to map this material, so you want to come down here, map material, you can see materials here, map to extents, and now we've got the material mapped, and now we can end the mapping like so. So if we come here and we just turn the brightness down a little bit, is that no? Let's take test. Let's just load this up for a second. Now we can see we've got content running. If we scale this up a bit, like so, you'll now see, wait for the Resolume logo to go, you'll now see we've got content running on each bit. Now what we can do here as well is we can say select these five video panels, can drag these out here up to this one. We can then select these 5 here. Oops. Like so. Bear with. Move these up here. Move these 5 columns up here, or however we want to do it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Want to select these 5 here, so move them out to here. Same for the other side. We will deselect these panels like so. Then we will move these panels out here. Then we'll get these ones. And basically what you can do is you can just break up your video wall a little bit. But it was still all output on the same layer. So now we'll do this like so. It's not perfect, but you get the gist of what we can do. Run some text over it as well. And now we've got text as well. So yeah, that's connecting Resolume to Capture. If you have any problems, let me know, and I'll try and help as best as I can. Yeah, so that's the basics on connecting Resolume over NDI into Capture using new text NDI inputs, and you just map that to a material, texture media, mapbook NDI, select your media, select your video wall, drag and drop, and you need to just map the video wall to you map it, and then you map to extents, and that should be sorted, and then you can move your video wall however you want, and you should be good to go. Like I said, any problems, let me know.